Is everyone able to hear me well? Okay. So yesterday we were learning about transformational leaders, right? So you have to, write short notes on, like various types of leadership. What is transformational leadership? Okay, how is it different from democratic style of leadership and autocratic style of leadership? Fine? Is it fine? And then we are going to proceed ahead with it. Is it fine, everyone? Very good evening. Is my voice perfectly audible for everyone? Mohammad Irshad, Asya, Seher, Kelvin, Tamil Rasi, Ajit, Prabha, Sanobar, George, Mohammed, and Rafi. Now, we have learned about various kinds of leadership like transformational leadership, democratic style of leadership, and autocratic style of leadership. You have to throw some light on that. You have to write short notes on that. And after that, we are going to proceed ahead with it. Okay? Is it okay? Okay, so just get started with it. Okay, you can start doing this, and once you are done, just let me know. Okay, we are going to proceed ahead with other things. Okay, just finish it fast. Come on. Is it clear what you people have to do? Your time starts now. So just get started now. You should get started now so that we don't face any issues later on. Yeah. So everyone just start writing it now. Okay. Yeah, Prabhavati, good evening. Prabha, do you know what you have to do? You have to write short notes on transformational style of leadership, okay, democratic style of leadership and autocratic style of leadership, and then we are going to proceed ahead with it. Okay? Yeah, please write it down. Okay, yeah, good evening, Darshana. Darshana, you have to write short notes on autocratic style of leadership, democratic style of leadership, and like authoritarian type of leadership. Okay, is it clear, everyone? So please write it down in the chat box. Yeah. Okay. Now, fine everyone, let's get started. Okay, so we were doing this yesterday. Okay, we have to start from here. Now, learning organizations. You know what learning organizations are, right? What is a learning organization? What is a learning organization? That accepts changes, right? That is okay with the changes. Autocratic means, see, there are many kinds of leadership: democratic, authoritarian, and yeah. So what is the difference between democratic and authoritarian? Authoritarian means authority. Like the team leader will, treat you as your subordinate, as a subordinate, and they are going to give you direction. They are going to give you orders, not direction, and they will never participate. They'll just give you work, and they will ask you to finish it within that line. That's it. Fine. So that is authoritarian type of leadership. Authority type of leadership. Fine. Is it clear, everyone? And democratic, as our country is democratic, we have got a democratic form of government. So what happened in a democratic form of leadership? The leader is going to take you as he is not going to order you. He is going to get involved. He is going to guide you. He'll be like your guide. He will be one among you, and he'll be best among you. That's it. Okay. So he is going to take the priority decisions for the group. But yeah, he is not going to, give you orders, as it happens in authoritarian type of leadership. And transformational leaders, yesterday they bring transformation. Okay. They accept creativity. They motivate you to think in your own way, come out of the shell, right? And what is a learning organization? With learning organizations, like, they accept flexibility. They can adapt changes easily, right? Learning organization is willing to accept change, and they give its employees a liberty to be creative. They don't, curb your creativity. Okay. Now, leadership in learning organizations requires something more than the traditional approach of setting goals, making decisions, and directing the troops. In learning organizations, managers learn to think in terms of control with rather than control over employees. Okay. They control with employees by building relationship based on, they have a very good relationship with the team members. Okay. And they share everything. They take your consent, and then they tell you to do something. Okay. They involve you every moment, every minute. Okay. They control with employees by building relationship based on shared visions and shaping the culture of their organization so that all can achieve the same vision, right? If you are happy with your team leader approach, the way he is handling you, obviously you are going to cooperate with him, right? You are going to take his vision for team leader has got the vision for the organization, and he is there to guide you so that you can achieve for the organization, right? So, once you are in, okay, once you have got the same wavelength as that of same wavelength, okay, as that of the team leader, obviously you will be, you will join hands to hands with him, right? Yeah, you are going to, you won't compete with him. Okay, you won't take him as your competitor. You won't take him as your boss. Instead, you are going to, take his vision as your own vision. And once we start treating something as our own, obviously we are going to do anything for that. We are going to surpass our best levels in that case, right? Right? Yeah. A leader in this learning environment can help facilitate teamwork, initiate change, and expand the capacity of employees to shape their organization's future. Leaders who understand how the learning organization operates can help other leaders adapt to the organization's style, right? So actually, they don't force you to follow, when it comes to a learning organization, the team leader is never going to force you to follow what organization wants. Instead, they are going to mold your creativity. They are going to link your creativity with that of organization's goals, so that you take organization's goals as that of yours. Okay. This is how he actually makes you, use your creativity. Okay, and once you start doing something in your own style, and once you start treating something as your own, obviously you are going to do very well in that. Visionary leadership, a team-based structure, participative strategy, a strong adaptive internal culture, empowered employees, and open. See, just a second please, just a second please. Okay, yeah, I'm back. Okay, okay, is my voice audible? Okay, now, and open, see, the powered, I will only have powers in my hand if, you know, all the, see, what is the power of a team leader? The power of the team leader is the quality. I mean, the power of the team leader is his teammates, right? No, his power is his teammates, right? And if, you know, the teammates are not listening to him, he is not going to hold any power in his hands, right? He is not going to have, literally not going to have any power in his hands, right? Literal sense, right? Yeah. Fine. Is this much clear? Consultant Peter Senge, author of the popular book The Fifth Discipline, identifies the following ingredients of learning organization. Mental models, setting aside old ways of thinking. Okay. Personal mastery, self-awareness and ability to remain open to others. See, we might be very good in something, but when someone else, you know, tries to guide us in something, you know, we don't take it positively, right? Yeah, so this should not be there. You might be very good at something, but if someone else is sharing something, you know, with you, you should, you know, before passing on any judgment, you should listen to him. For most of all, we never listen, right? Okay. Systems thinking, understanding of plan of action. Okay. Shared vision, mutual agreement to the plan of action. Team learning, working together to accomplish the plan of action. Okay. Sense concept of learning organization places high value on developing the ability to learn and then make that learning continuously available to all organizational members. So if I have got some knowledge about something, if I have learned something new, I should be, you know, whether I'm a team leader or a teammate, I should be willing to share it with others. Okay, then only, you know, organization is going, we would be able to do justice with the organization, and then only, you know, organization will soar high in this right? It is going to soar high. It is going to, you know, get a lot of profit, right? It is going to do well, right? Is this much clear? I hope I'm not running too fast. Any issues, any doubts, please let me know. Take your time. Prabhavati, am I going too fast? Okay, thank you. Now, please don't change the board. It's a kind request. You read it from on your own, from in till others. Okay, so please read it and don't change it. Once you're done, just let me know. Once you're done, just let me know. Okay, fine. Fine. Now, let's switch over to the next part of it. Okay. Okay. Now, the third part. Let's go to the third part of it. Okay. I'm just going to put the notes on the board. Okay. Now, leadership defined. Okay. So I'm just going to put it on the board. Leadership traits and leadership defined. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to put it on the board now. Now, leading is establishing direction and maintaining others to follow that direction, right? So if I'm a leader, I'm going to establish one direction, I'm going to lay down the blueprints, and others are going to follow it, and I cannot force them to follow me. I need to influence them, then only they are going to follow me in literal sense, right? And they would be able to do justice to their job, right? But this definition isn't as simple as it sounds, because leadership has many variations and different areas of emphasis. Okay? Fine? Is this much clear? Please let me know in the chat box. Now, common to all definitions of leadership is the notion that leaders are individuals who by their action facilitate the movement of a group of people towards a common goal, right? So every team has to achieve a goal and leader is going to drive them to that, okay? Not by forcing, but yeah, by motivating them, so that they can feel the sense of being. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So see, if you are forcing someone for something, they don't feel the sense of being me. And if they have lost the sense of being me, then they will never do justice with the job. So that should never be done. This definition implies that leadership is an influence process. You have to influence them, you have to motivate them positively. The distinction between leader and leadership is important, but potentially confusing. Yeah. The leader, if you don't feel the urge from inside, if you don't feel the drive from inside to do something, okay, okay, the leader is an individual. Leadership is the function or activity this individual performs, right? So leader is the person, and what activity he performs, he leads the team. The word leader is often used interchangeably with the word manager to describe those individuals in an organization who have positions of formal authority, regardless of how they actually act in those jobs. But just because manager is supposed to be a formal leader in an organization does not mean that he or she exercises leadership. Leader is different, manager is different. Okay. Now, an issue often debated among business professionals is whether leadership is a different function and activity from management. So like here they want to chalk out the difference between leadership and management. Okay. Harvard's John Kotter said that management is about coping with complexity and leadership in contrast is about coping with change. Got my point? Management copes up with complexity and leadership copes up with change. He also states that leadership is an important part of management. So leadership is the part of management. Management is not the part of leadership. Okay. But only a part. Management also requires planning. Okay. Organizing, staffing and controlling. Fine. Got the difference? Leadership is the part of management. Okay. Management is like coping up with complexity and leadership is coping up with change. Okay. Management requires planning, organizing. Okay, once you have planned, you have to organize things to pursue that plan, then staffing, and then controlling them for desired results. Got my point? Any questions out there? Mohammad Irshad, Asya, Seher, Kelvin, Tamil Rasi, Ajit, Prabhavati, Sanober, Mohammad Nihal, Racy, George, Darshana, Sarfaraz, Shakil, and Fatima. Great. Management produces a degree of predictability and order. Leadership produces change. Kotter believes that most organizations are underled and overmanaged. Okay? He sees both strong leadership and strong management as necessary for optimal organization effectiveness. If you really want the organization to be effective, the leadership should be strong as well as the management should be strong. Fine? See, if you have just people who are good leaders, see, if you are good on leadership side, but you are not good on management side, what is going to happen? The organization is going to suffer because management involves all these stuff, right? If you are weak at management confront, you won't be able to do proper planning, organizing would be weak, staffing would be weak, and you won't be able to control them either. So it is going to directly or indirectly affect leadership as well, right? Is it correct? Am I correct? Okay, fine. Now, leadership traits. If you want, like, what are the traits of a good leader? Okay, theories abound to explain what makes an effective leader. So being a leader is different and being an effective leader is different. Being a teacher is different, being an effective teacher is different, right? The oldest theories attempt to identify the common traits or skills that make an effective leader. Contemporary theorists and theories concentrate on action of leaders rather than characteristics. So see, whatever characteristics I am having, it has nothing to do with leadership, right? You know, but what is the thing is, action of leaders does matter, right? Because you know, what actions they are taking as a leader, that is going to determine the fate of the project. Is my voice okay? I got, I got disconnected in between. I'm sorry about that. Okay. So that is not my error. Again, BSNL error. Okay. Yeah. Okay, fine. All right. Okay, so ambition, and none of these, see, all these traits are being seen in a leader. Okay, but this should not exceed beyond the optimum level. Otherwise, it would be like over ambitious. Okay, what is the over of self confidence? What is the over of self confidence? What is that word? Please let me know. Attitude. Prabha is saying attitude. There is some other word as well, specific word which is being used. What is that? Overconfidence, not self-confidence. Exceeds, when it exceeds beyond optimum level, it becomes overconfidence. And intelligence. Although certain traits are helpful, these attributes provide no guarantees that a person possessing them is an effective leader. So it's not like if I'm ambitious, if I have the desire to lead, if I have self-confidence and I'm intelligent as well, I can be a good leader, effective leader. Not good leader, but effective leader, right? Underlying the traits approach is the assumption that some people are natural leaders and are endowed with certain traits not possessed by other individuals. So it's not like all can be leaders, right? Some specific qualities if you have got, you can be a potential leader. The research compared successful and unsuccessful leaders to see how they differed in physical characteristics, personality, and ability. A recent published analysis of leadership traits, essay Kirkpatrick. Okay, leadership do traits really matter. Now, so he has identified 6 core characteristics that the majority of effective leaders possess. Drive. So see, if someone can take initiative, if someone is ambitious and he can take initiative, he or she, they are likely to be a good leader. They can be a leader. Okay, if other qualities are also there, right? This is the first quality. Motivation. Leader wants to lead and are willing to take charge. So if you are taking charge, you have to be motivated, at your own. And at the same time, you have to keep motivating, keep evoking positivity and motivation in your team members. Fine? Is it clear, everyone? Fine. Honesty and integrity. Leaders are truthful and do what they say they will do. So see, if leaders want their teammates to, to believe them, they have to be truthful, right? Then only, because once we form that image that that person never speaks the truth, okay, then we can never trust him, irrespective of whether, once I will develop a, image about you, okay? Suppose I say that, suppose you have lied to me once, okay, and if that gets intact in my mind, what is going to happen? Even if you're going to speak the truth next time, I will take it as, not, lie, right? I'm going to take it as lie. Yeah. So once, trust breaks, it's very hard to trust again. So they should be, truthful and they should do what they say they will do. Self-confidence. Leaders are assertive and decisive and enjoy taking risks. They admit mistakes and foster trust. Okay. So see, leader is also a human being, right? And mistakes are the integral part of life. So if they have made mistakes, they have to admit that. They should not hesitate. They should not hide it. They should not put the blame on others, right? And this is how they can foster trust and commitment to a vision. Leaders are emotionally stable rather than recklessly adventurous. Okay, so they love taking risks. They enjoy taking risks, but it's not like they are recklessly adventurous. Okay, they are emotionally stable as well. Fine. Any questions for me? Any doubts? Any grudges? Am I going too fast? Do you have any issues with my teaching style for today? And don't hesitate in saying if you feel that, something about my teaching style or, the way I'm talking. Okay. Don't hesitate in saying whatever comes to your mind, just tell me that. Okay. Please be genuine and don't try to hide something. And please be honest as you are reading it here. Being my, students, please be honest so that I can trust you. Fine. Cognitive ability. Leaders are intelligent, perceptive, and conceptually skilled, but are not necessarily geniuses. Okay? They show analytical ability, good judgment, and capacity to think strategically. Fine. Business knowledge. Leaders tend to have technical expertise in their businesses. Okay? Traits: do a better job at predicting that a manager may be an effective leader rather than actually distinguishing. Cognitive, like what we see through our sense organs, that is cognitive ability, right? What we feel through our sense organs. That is a word from psychology. Cognitive. Fine? Okay. Is this much clear? No, see, what we see through eyes is our, cognitive ability. Okay, seeing, hearing, taste, five sense organs. What we feel through skin. Now, traits to, okay, because workplace situations vary, leadership requirements vary. As a result, researchers began to examine what effective leaders do rather than what effective leaders are. Now, leadership skills. Let's do this. I'm going to put it on the next board so that you can see the, it appropriately. Leadership skills. Okay, so I'm going to put it here. Okay, I'm going to put it on the next board. And tomorrow, let's do something different. We are going to do business English, not HR. Okay, neither case study nor HR. Tomorrow we are going to cover business English. Let's take a break, okay, from this. We have been doing it since, past week. So let's take a break and let's switch over to the new subject, that is business communication, okay, so that we can enjoy it. Otherwise, it will be very monotonous. What do you feel? What do you say? Yeah. Okay, fine. We'll go with that. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, thank you. Let's proceed ahead. Whereas traits are characteristics of leaders, skills are knowledge and abilities or competencies of leaders. Okay, the competencies a leader need depends upon the situation. So see, situation changes, so your competency level should change, right? It's not like the one who can handle a particular situation when he can also handle, he's competent enough to, handle another situation as well, right? So it's not like it would be a total failure or a total success, whether it's your case or it's my case, being a leader, right? These competencies depend on the variety of factors, the number of people following the leader, okay, the extent of the leader's leadership skills, the leader basic nature and values. So if leader is not, is not having any values, core values, nobody is going to be with him, right? We admire people who have got some values, right? Rather than people who have not got any values and who just change with time, with situation. Okay, we don't like such kind of people, right? So he is going to have less followers if he is not having any core nature or principles. Okay. The group or organization's background, such as whether it's a profit or non-profit, new or long-established, large or small organization, the particular culture of whomsoever is being led. Fine. To help managers refine these skills, leadership training programs typically propose guidelines for making decisions, solving problems, exercising power and influence. See, exercising power is okay, but there is a way of exercising power. It's not like you can, do it the way you feel like doing it. So even leaders are being trained continuously, okay, so that to increase their decision-taking capability, problem-solving capability, how they need to exercise power, how they need to influence, okay, and building trust. Clear? So everybody is being trained. Is this much clear? Okay, great. To help managers define the, okay, so Peter Drucker, one of the best known contemporary management theorists, offers a pragmatic approach to leadership in the workplace. What is pragmatic approach? What is pragmatic approach? Can anyone enlighten me on that, please? See, dealing with pragmatic approach means dealing with things reasonably, okay, sensibly and in a realistic manner, okay. So if you deal, yeah, practical approach, realistic approach, okay. To leadership in the workplace. He believes that consistency is the key to good leadership, right? You have to be consistent. And that successful leaders share the following three abilities, which are based on what he refers to as good old-fashioned hard work. So hard work is old-fashioned, but it's a good thing. Got my point? Okay. To define and establish a sense of mission rather than a rank. Okay. So leaders should not focus on getting a rank. Rather, they should, they should have a sense of mission. Okay. They should just not run behind the rank. To define and establish a sense of mission, good leaders set goals, priorities, and standards, making sure that these objectives not only are communicated but maintained. So he has to maintain everything. Okay. Maintain the hard work, maintain the good work till the end, right? Till the project is being completed. So it's not like you're going to communicate something, you're going to lay down the blueprint for something as a leader. Rather, you have to maintain it. You have to monitor it. You have to sort it out if there are any problems, right? Clear? Any questions for me? Anyone out there? Okay, fine. Now, before we switch over to the next part, let's do one small writing task. Okay, I'm putting one line on the board. You have to write one passage based on this. Okay. What are you asking, Shakil? I'm not getting your point. Can you elaborate on it a bit? Please elaborate on it a bit. Okay. Okay, I'll come to you. I'll come to you. First of all, what I want you people to do for a change, okay? You have to write one short passage on this, one small paragraph. There is no price for passion and no substitute for courage. Fine, everyone? Is it clear what you have to do here? Everyone out there? Are you writing it or not? Please let me know. Are you writing on it or not? Are you writing it or not? Please let me know in the chat box. Okay. Prabha has already finished it. Others, please finish it fast so that we can switch over to the next part. How about others? Please finish it fast. Prabha, really good. You have written it beautifully. Okay. So I wish you improve with time. Okay, but this is very good. Short, crisp, and concrete. That is what I can say. Okay. So this is beautiful. I can make it out from your writing that you are, very, very confident. This is what I can sense out from your writing. You are transparent and you are very, very confident. This is what I can make it out. I'm not sure how far I am correct, but yeah, this is what I personally feel. Writing has a lot of things, and you can assess a lot of things about the person but when you read about them. When you read something which they have written on their own. Okay. Am I correct? You are confident and very transparent, straightforward. Me too. Even I have got those qualities. So I can sense it out from by reading someone's writing that what kind of attitude they have got. How about others? Please, can I see your writing? Can I see your piece of writing? Whatever you have written, just share it with me, please. Darshana, are you done with it? Sarfaraz, Shakeen, Fatima, Ajit, Sanobar. Okay, I can understand that. I was just wondering if, on some day of the week, this week itself, we can have a session where we can discuss about each other, where we can discuss about each other's hobbies. How is that? Can we have one session like that, of that kind? We can ask each other questions, okay? Not very personal things, but yeah, like hobbies. I can, you just tell me. I was wondering if you would accept it or not. So just let me know. If you are okay with it, we can surely have it. Everybody needs to put their views about it in the chat box, then only we are going to have it. We'll go with the majority. Yeah, tell me, Kelvin, how is that? Can we have one session of that kind? Shakil is saying yes, Prabha is saying yes. How about you, Kelvin, Tamil Rasi, Sanobar, Seher, Darshana, Mohammed, Asya, Ajit, Fatima? Please show me your piece of writing. Please show me your piece of writing. Prabha has already finished it. How about others? Please show me whatever you have written. Yeah, slogans I have to complete. I'll try to cover it tomorrow. Okay. And how about, just think about it, and if you feel that we can have one session of that kind, or we can do something new in class, okay, to break the boredom of regular classes, because we have the same kind of classes every day. So, once in a while, in order to feel fresh, okay, we can have some different kind of a session. So if you have some suggestions for that, please let me know. Darshana, you are not responding. Are you not there? Darshana, Sarfaraz, Mohammed Irshad, Arsia, Seher, Kelvin, Tamil Rashi, you people are not there. Ajit, Fatima. Only Prabha is responding. I don't know what others are doing. What happened? Why you people are not responding? I guess they are busy. They are immersed in writing. Yeah. So it's time to it's time, okay, to wind up with the class. Okay. So see you tomorrow. Please let me know about it. Like